if the other one went the 6 minute or something video, this will be part 2 to it. All here, cheese man. How you doing, Harold? All right, got to give it up to you. We're gonna talk about that last batch of hog-head cheese too. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it over the phone. That you and I, we ain't gonna spread our business on the air. And he make the best hog-head cheese that there is. That's right. So, like I was saying, before this thing cut off and went to let me know that was a test recording. We're doing a real recording right now. Still ain't recuperated all the way from that total right hip replacement, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, but let me get right here. But like I said, it's 75 degrees outside right now in Long Beach, California, and it sure feel like it's 85 or 87 degrees. It's make you think you ate a bowl of chili and somebody just put 1 or 2 more or many drops of Tabasco sauce in there. I mean, boy, the afterburners make you perspire around your forehead. Make you say, That's what our oldest cousin Roland Jr. Livingston, he always say when he making something or somebody cook something or he had a restaurant, we had a restaurant. He always say, Roland Jr. Livingston, Sr. His lovely wife, Gloria Pitt Livingston. Yeah. Okay. Let me get y'all caught up to speed with Orlando Brown. I was up around 4 o'clock this morning, maybe a little more, a little less. And I just happened to get my phone and go on social media. And I seen and I heard Orlando Brown being interviewed. And I'm so glad that when I was out there making people laugh every now and then and again, I never got discovered. I'm glad that a lot of the young men and young women that I had the chance and have the chance to meet out there in the circuit haven't got discovered. You know, because in order to get that fame and stuff, it ain't that you got to be good at what you do. It's just that you got to be willing to do what Hollywood wants you to do. That's for real. So, my goddaughter, my wife and I goddaughter, Michelle Rowe. Give it up to my guy. I thought about our granddaughter, Peaches. She do a lot of Walmart and other Disney commercials and stuff, and I always tell her biological grandpa when I send messages. I tell my goddaughter and my godson, her brothers, you know, show up at the dress rehearsal because see that's where they start grooming them little boys and girls, and they're too young to tell you exactly what's going on. And when they get to a certain age, you know, we, the people, the Commonwealth people, we criticize and crucify those entertainers, whether it's ball players, actors, actresses, R&B singers, rappers, whatever they may be. We, the public, the people, we are crucified because the media holds back on why they acting all weird and strange, because some of them gave up their womanhood and some of them gave up their manhood. And so things turn out the way it is and things don't turn out the way it is, and they act weird and do weird things and drink and do drugs, and things may get them derailed off the track because they can't undo what they did. So when I woke up, I was on social media, ladies and gentlemen, and then Orlando Brown was on somebody's podcast. And so I sent it to Facebook. I sent it to people, everybody on my contact list almost on Messenger. And I hope y'all got it and y'all received it. And this even go for the entertainers in the gospel circuit as well who get taken advantage of. We find out they're on drugs or they mess with women messing with women, gospel singer females messing with women, homemarking with the males, and the male gospel singers like the organ player, the male organ player or the male leader of the choir. As I had heard earlier this week, a pastor was telling his congregation, he was at a visiting church. He said, y'all don't have to invite me back because he got his own church. He said, I got my own church, but I tell the guys in my church, he said, quit walking around with a woman's purse. He said, there men telling him there was a men's handbag. He said, no, my mama had a purse and my daddy never walked around with my mama's purse. That's hilarious, ladies and gentlemen. But this leading up to Orlando Brown that I'm fond of, now, since I starting to hear more of his story. Yes. Just like the Bible. It says history, but it's his story. Okay, but let me let y'all listen to this here, and I hope it gets to you, and all of you. All right. So let's.
What's something that you can say to the kid that's like right now in the hood wants to be an actor? You know what I mean? Wants to pursue that goal, but really don't know how to get started. Don't do it. Don't do it. Nah, you don't want to be no actor. You don't want to be no singer. You want to be an astronaut. You want to be a scientist. You want to be a doctor. You want to be a lawyer. You don't want to be no actor. You don't want to be no singer. You don't want to do nothing entertainment. Focus on things that are natural and that are from God. God-given things that you can do if you just apply your mind. You're like tearing up while you're saying that, man. Like, it's real. It's real. I don't hurt. Yeah. They use and abuse all that, man. Like the kids, you care about the kids, man. Where is that coming from? You know what I mean? Is it thinking about your kids? Like, think about yours. Mine's already been through it. Wow. Y'all heard this? So, just be careful, bro, when you coming for Michael Jackson's house. Just be careful for when you coming for Prince's clothes. Be careful, when you asking God for certain things and the universe is moving in your favor, you gotta just be careful with what you're doing. You gotta be careful with what you're asking for. And you're not gonna just get music and you're not gonna just get TV very easy. These things come very swiftly. Hollywood wicked. That's what very swiftly. You ain't gonna be able to live. They don't want you on stage. They do not want you on stage. They don't want you singing. You can't do it. It ain't up to you. But if I'm able to, that means that I fought for you. To connect these two half circles.
Wow, did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear what that brother said? Now, he'd been in the industry as a kid, a teenager, a young adult, hell, even a full-grown adult. I know some of y'all just saying, the hell with him. But, when I was growing up, every generation before me and then my generation, right, they say it take one to know one. They say it take one to know one. So, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. This man, dude. And, like every time I will be out at the clubs and stuff like that, right? I'll be out at the club and I'll meet someone that, you know, just like us regular folks, even though they're entertainers and they had cars, you know, big house, money and stuff. And you know how you hear someone say, so-and-so had it all and they lost it. Someone that hit the lotto and blew their money at the casino, right? And when I meet people like that there, I would give them an embrace. I say, welcome back home, brother. I say, welcome back home, my sister. Because now you don't have no more money. You ain't got all those big ass problems. You hear me? Maybe some of them problems when you had all that money following you, they can't get blood from a turnip. So all you male and females, young and old, when you hear about an entertainer, whether they're in sports or they vocals, they sing, actor, actresses, you know, a business person, right? Welcome back home. Especially, you know, when they come back with a sound mind and body and able to tell the neighborhoods. Because I ain't never lived in no community. I lived in the neighborhood, just like Cedric the Entertainer TV show, but it's more real. But yeah, I ain't never lived in no community. I lived in the neighborhood. My wife always used to say, shit, we ain't gonna go live in no goddamn community, you know, where you got security, let your ass in on the property and check your ass out on the property. She said, that's just like being in prison. And then get your house broken into. You're so damn dumb and dumbed down and stupid that you don't realize that security and management is the one that broke into your damn house. Don't be the one that broke into your damn house, not that person on the street or something. Management, when you live in a gated community, they know your comings and they know your goings. You know what I'm saying? They know your comings and they know your goings. So those be the ones that break into your house. They keep track. You don't believe me? Move into one. That's just like being in prison. And then they got it to where they have these rec halls in there, this type of stuff, and arts and crafts and stuff, you know. Boy, they got it to where, you know, they programming you. I understand living in a senior citizen assistant place or something, but to pay to be living in a jail or prison, I can't see it. But I am so glad. You know, as a friend of mine, well, acquaintance of mine, can't say she a friend, she's an acquaintance, Retha Jones. Chocolate Storm, just to name a couple, not a few, but a couple is two. I am grateful that they didn't turn out to be like having their own talk show and all that kind of stuff, you know. I'm glad that they just used the gifts and the gift that the creators that we made in their image are giving them with humor. When they're not out there sharing humor, grace and mercy. But those are two graceful young ladies that I know. Yes, I've seen a lot of them out there. You know, I never met any of them that was puffed up, you know, or too big or anything like that. Yeah. So that's almost like a buddy of mine named Tony Norwood. He always say, yeah. Tony Norwood, this goes out to you too. Hey, it's coming up on ho ho ho. On Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to all of y'all. Did y'all know this? I'm just switching lanes right now since we're talking about holiday Because Halloween is a holiday too. Just don't get off work and school. Oh, let me get back with y'all in just a moment. This is my son calling.